Hi everyone, my name is Marina and today we'll be learning the chorus choreography from Stray Kids Do It. I've broken the routine down into 5 sections so it's simple to follow whether you're a beginner or more experienced. Quick note though that this tutorial is mirrored, so when I move to the left side, you also move to the left, and when I move to the right side, you also move to the right. So make sure you're comfortable, stretch a little, keep some water nearby, and let's get started. Let's have a look at the first section with counts. You don't have to move yet, just observe and we'll break it down step by step together in a moment. So the first section goes like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and a 6 and a 7, 8. So for our arms on count 5 and a 6 and we're going to hold our right arm diagonally upwards, and also you point to the center with your thumb and index finger out like this, and your left hand is just holding your pants. So we do this on count 5 and 6 and then on 7, 8 you do this, so you bring your arm in front of your belly, also keep thumb and index finger out here, and then you pull to the right and then back. So let's try the arms. 3, 4, 5 and 6 and 7, 8. For our legs, we are going to step out on our heel diagonally to the right with our right leg, and at the same time you also lift up your left leg a little bit like this, and then you step on your left leg and bring in the right leg. And the same goes for the left leg. You step out diagonally to the left side on your heel and raise up your right leg a little bit. This move is really fast, so don't worry about losing balance here. We are just looking at the technique. So you raise up your right leg a little bit and then you step back and then bring in the left leg together. We do this move 2 times and let's practice it a little bit faster. So 3, 4, 5 and 6 and 5 and 6 and like this. And with full speed it's going to look like 5 and 6 and so it's really fast, but don't worry, we are going to practice more. So after we did this 5 and 6 and we do 7, 8. So from your feet together you step back with your right leg and also step in place with your left leg like this. What's interesting in this move is that our torso, our neck and head is also engaged in this move. So for our abs, we keep them rock solid, as well as our neck, it should feel solid and tight. For the upper body, we're going to push forward and then back, but really sharp and fast like this. 1 end, 2 end. So to the right side, your left shoulder is leading the move, like 1 end, and then you turn your body a bit to the left side and 2 end, like this. So let's try again. 1 and 2 end, 1 and 2 end. Later we are going to add like legs and hands together, but I want you to understand from which muscle the power goes. So when I do these pushes, I keep my back muscles tight right here. I feel like the power goes from this muscle, so I keep it tight and do 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and. Also personally, the head helps me to execute this move even more powerful, so I move it to the right and also to the left really sharply, so I keep my neck also tensed here, so you can have a look at what I mean. For example, the first time I will do without the head, and the second time the head will lead the move. All right, so we do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6 and 5 and 6 and. So this move already looks good, right? But if we are going to add our neck and head, it's going to look like 3, 4, 5 and 6 and 5 and 6 and. So it looks more dynamic and powerful, right? Now let's try to keep in mind everything we practiced and connect legs, hands, torso, head together. So we're going to practice slowly with counts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6 and 7, 8. And one more time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6, and 7, 8. So remember to use your shoulder here, and also your head and head. Now let's practice this first section with counts, but a little bit faster. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, and 7, 8. Good job, guys. Let's move on to the second section and let's have a look at it first. We finished in this position and the section goes like 7, 8, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, and 7, and 8. So for our arms, we continue holding our pens with our left hand, and with our right arm, we do 1, and 2, and. So your palm is facing to the left side here, your elbow is bent, so you have like a curved line here. And this section we are going to start on count end. So on end, we are going to prepare our hand to go on count 1. So it goes like 7, 8, and 1, and 2, and then on 3 we're going to point to the left side like this. So you extend your index finger, point to the left, then point to the middle, and then point to the right. When you point to the right side, you also look to the right. So let's try again. 7, 8, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4. Then we are going to add like a little wave here when they do this move. So on every end count, you are going to raise your chest. So and then 1, you go back, and back, forward, back, forward, back, forward, back. And when you do points, there is no wave anymore. So just here. And for the legs, it might look challenging, but I think it's easier than it looks. So let's try to do it step by step. For our right leg, we prepare our right leg on end count. So you raise your heel a little bit and you go on count 1. So you stomp your foot, and here you don't keep your weight on the whole foot, just on the ball of your foot, like this. So you don't do like this, but instead you keep your ball of your foot on the floor and heel is raised a little bit. Then on end count, you're going to step back. So here you just step normally with your whole foot. So and 2, and 3, and 4. So we're going to hit forward 3 times like this, and then on 4 count we're going to step to the right side. So let's try only right leg with counts now. 7, 8, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4. And then for our left foot, we are going to keep it on the ball of our foot and then turn our heel to forward and then back, forward, back, forward, back, like this. So you do 1, and 2, and 3, and on 4 count, you're going to step on your whole foot while we're stepping out to the right. Let's have a look from the side. I'm going to do it, but you pay attention to the heels and to the footwork here, okay? So we do 7, 8, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4. I hope this footwork looks easy for you now. So let's try to connect hands and legs together. And starting from this position, 7, 8, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4. Let's try again. 7, 8, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4. Then from this position, we are going to do this powerful hit. So for your arms, from this position, you go to the center of your body and then go down, and then you kind of turn your palms to the audience and getting ready all this energy to push forward, right? So you open your palms and then grab your fists while you hit with the shoulders here. All right, so let's try again. Just the arms from the center, then turn the palms, prepare the energy, and then hit. For your upper body, you lean a little bit backwards, you do backwards, and then you throw your shoulders forward as well as your chest. So you raise your chest and then you do the movement down like this. So your chest emphasizes on down as well as your shoulders. So you do 1 and 2. So you see your shoulders are rolling forward and then down. Let's try with our legs, so it might be easier for you. From here, you step in place with your right foot, and at the same time, you are bending your knees and shifting all your weight to the right foot. So together with hands, it goes 5 and 6. So on 6, you raise your knee, your toes are looking up, and for some of the guys, actually for most of them, they keep the leg closed, so the knee is looking diagonally to the right. But Hyunjin, he does like this, so his knee is facing the audience, and I prefer this way, so you can do either this way or this way. And when we do this move, you also emphasize with your chin. So you raise your chin up and then down. You may also look down, so don't be afraid to go full out with your head here. Let's try again after 3 and 4 and 5 and 6. After the hit, we relax our fists and bring it to our chest. Then we go like this. We bring our hands and then do the step and then step. Step on heel here, and your weight is on the left leg. For your arms, from this you go here, so you relax your right arm and your left arm is going behind your ear. Then we are going to shift our weight to the center. Keep your knees bent and relax your hands, and then we do and 8. So you're going to shift the weight on the right leg and do like a little step in place here. And when you do this step, you also raise your left heel. So it looks like and 8. For our arms, they go one by one, up, up, down, down. My arms are relaxed, and then I just kind of keep them in fists here. So together with legs, it looks like and 8. And on 8, you just put your elbows on your sides and also look down. So from here, let's try again. 4, 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. After this move, your left hand is kind of free. You can put it here or in the back as you wish. Let's try again from here. 3, 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. Let's review the whole second section slowly with counts, starting from this position. 7, 8 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. And one more time. 7, 8 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. And that's it for the YouTube preview. If you'd like the full ad-free tutorial with all 5 sections and full practice to music at different speeds all in one video, check out my website's link in the pinned comment or in the video description below. You'll also get a PDF count guide for this lesson with each dance section written out in counts, plus even more K-pop dance tutorials to explore. Thanks for joining me today and see you next time. Bye!